Just pick up on something that you said there, which I think is quite important. Now, anyone that's watching, please go to the academy and learn. I'm not trying to get all of the tips out of you, because obviously I want people to go to your academy. On your, knowing who you are as an individual and leveraging your identity in this space, what if you A, don't know who you are, or B, you think, well, I've not really got anything unique to give, so my friend, oh my god, just to tell you this joke. So my friend Daniel Harding, who's been on the podcast, won't mind me saying this, his first book was called Gay Man Talking, and I like when he told me that the first time, I was like, oh, haven't we had enough gay men talking, like, as a joke? And he was like, oh my god, do you think it's too, because he was like, that I'm not the only gay man to be talking. And so I do think maybe a lot of people think if there's not something instantly unique about them, it's like, oh, I'm just another bisexual man and there's millions of bisexual men. Like, what makes me unique? So how do you help people identify what they have uniquely to offer?
This is great. Yeah. Look, you're asking the best questions in the world. We both want to talk. Well, first of all, this is my opinion. That's kind of a lie. Everyone knows that is special for something, but maybe your imposter syndrome tells you, no, you are not. But you know that you are unique. Anyways, if you don't know, which I don't believe, you are. I mean everybody. Everybody has unique experiences, and even if the experience itself is the same, it was looked through different eyes and different everything. So
what we always say is what RuPaul says, like, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. The wheel works just fine. You just need to put your glitter on. So everyone of us has a story, their own story, and their own story is unique because, of course, I mean, we are two gay men. But
no, I'm not gay. I am a human being.
You're a human being, but we are both. Our stories are both unique, and we have different point of views on things in life, etc. So even if we had to start, and we thought many times, and something probably we will do in the future, when we win an Oscar and we become famous actors in Hollywood, we will have our own separate accounts, and each one of us will do their own things on TV, etc. And will be unique on its own. But really what we say, first of all, I want to suggest for the people that are listening a book about what Arif said, imposter syndrome and that idea. But that's the main problem most of the time for people on social media, is because you all feel imposters, even you say, no, I'm a coach. We have many coaches that actually work with people that have imposter syndrome, but they also have imposter syndrome. Yeah. And it's called The Mountain Is You by Brianna Waste. It's an amazing book. You can also have like the
audio version.
It's so amazing.
As a dyslexic, yes, I'll go for the audio version.
Yeah, absolutely. And then there's an exercise that we actually do with people when they come to our webinar. People here wants to do it because, again, we are actors mainly. We studied acting for years and years. And every time that people are thinking that they are not unique, we do this exercise, because for us, creating your personal brand and building your story and like your online persona, as we call it, is the same, more or less the same process than creating a character on stage or on screen. And we say, if we all three are going to play Romeo, for example, from Romeo and Juliet, correct? Even if we have the same text and the director is giving us the same directions, each one of us will do it in a different way and will have its own way to do it, because we are putting in the character our own core and our own sensibility, etc., etc. It's the same when you create an online persona and a personal brand. So we do this exercise that is called 12 Ideas in 3 minutes. So basically it's an exercise for your brain to think out of the box and start really getting down to business and say, okay, perfect, why am I unique? Okay, to find like your uniqueness. And you need to have a piece of paper, you divide it in 12 different squares, and you put a timer, and every 15 seconds during 3 minutes, you write in every single square an idea or something that makes you special, that you think makes you special, and that also the way that you want to be seen by your audience. Because at the end of the day, creating your personal brand is that perception that you want to give to your audience about yourself. It's true, it's a true reality, true perception, but it's something that you decide. Like, we want to be seen as a gay couple that is very colorful, is cheeky, and blah, blah, blah. But we are many more things than that. Okay? And so once you've done, these 12 ideas in 3 minutes and really 15 seconds per block, you don't have to spend more time because you don't have to overthink. Then you go down to 5 different traits, and usually those 5 will be the 5 traits that will represent you. This is a quick way.
That is a quick one, obviously.
To find your uniqueness.